Hello raving fans, Diane Cardano-Casacio with the March edition of the Hot Off the Press Market Report. Now our old friend Punxsutawney Phil has predicted 6 more weeks of winter. Well, Phil doesn't exactly have the best track record for predictions, and recently we've been experiencing unusually warm weather. So just in case our state-appointed fury four-legged meteorologist is wrong, you might consider starting that spring cleaning early. Well, as spring is fast approaching and we know this is the time of year that people want to start the home selling and home buying process, let's talk housing inventory again. I'd like to start with a quote from Lawrence Young. The pool of interested buyers at the end of the year significantly outweighed what was available for sale. Well, the biggest challenge we have, and we'll go into that in a little bit more depth in a second, is the lack of inventory at a time when we've had tremendous demand. And I don't see that demand waning. You know, there's been talk over the last couple of years that, well, maybe Americans don't believe in home ownership the way they used to, right? Or maybe they don't see it as such an important piece of the American dream. Well, new stats out say that's not true. And as a matter of fact, the Wall Street Journal just this past week had an article on it, and this is what they had to say. The U.S. home ownership rate rose in 2017 for the first time in 13 years. The annual increase marks a crucial turning point because it comes after the federal government reined in bubble-era policies that encourage banks to ease lending standards to boost homeownership. This time, what's driving the market is a shift in favor of owning rather than renting. Wow. Because the homeownership was dropping, what we're seeing now, there were economic reasons behind that. Not reasons that people stopped believing in home ownership. Check out this next slide. Now, if we look at last year and we look at it by quarter, we can see that even last year, each quarter, home ownership was on the increase. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, home ownership is still a crucial piece of the American dream. And it's always nice when the thing you sell is seen as a piece of American dream. I love that thought. And now again, the biggest challenge we have is inventory. Keep saying that. It should remain the most housing market trend in 2018. And not much is really going to relieve this current shortage that we have. Take a look at this slide. If we want to take a look at that shortage, let's look at the housing supply year over year, meaning this month, this year versus the same month last year. And we're looking at all the 2017 in this graph, and we can see that the number in December, the last month available, was 11.1% below the December before. That's pretty amazing. So, for sale inventory stuck at crisis level in some of the nation's hottest housing markets according to Zillow. The number of homes for sale nationwide declined on an annual basis for the past 35 straight months. So if you're thinking about selling your home or buying a home, consider this, according to Bill Bansfield, VP of Capital Markets at Quicken Loans. Homeowners receive a gift of added equity this season. With several years of growth, owners may have more equity than they realize. Many consumers use the tax season at the beginning of the year to reevaluate their entire financial life. It also provides a good opportunity for them to consider how best to take advantage of their equity while mortgage and interest rates and borrowing costs are still near record lows. So, that's it, blog fans. If you're selling this year, you got to get on my Coming Soon Listings website and have buyers waiting outside your door, waiting to pay you list price and more. And if you're thinking of selling home, maybe not this year, but next 3 years, come to our next home seller seminar on April 7th at the Hilton Garden Inn. Here, I'll give you great and strategic information on how to make more money and start your home fast, stress-free. Imagine that. So make sure you come and go to homesharkseminar.com. That's homesharkseminar to sign up. Or just give us a call, 215-576-8666. See you in 2 weeks.